First, I'd like to congratulate the Thunder on a great season and a great series. I have a lot of friends in that organization, and I know, starting with Clay Bennett, how well run it is. With Sammy and Scotty, their players, their staffs, they do a fantastic job, and we really have a lot of respect for them, and that's why I have to be honest, this victory is really sweet because we know we played one hell of a team, and we take great satisfaction in that because they are so special, and they'll certainly be back doing great things without any doubt.
Coach David Garrett, 107.7 The Franchise. Would you talk about forcing the turnovers for Durant and Westbrook tonight? They had 14 between them. They scored well, but would you talk about your defense on them from the field goal shooting?
I think in the second half, we were really what we call really active. Whatever defense you're in is fine, but you got to be active in that defense, trying to get deflections, crowding lanes, making a play when you feel it, covering for a teammate who makes a play and is out of position possibly. And I thought we did that really well and created crowds for them. And it helped us in that regard.
Greg, over here. In the overtime period, was it the plan to go into Tim, or did that just happen in the course of the game?
No, it was an odd sort of thing because Manu, played point about a year ago. So we had to kind of improvise along the way. So we ran some things for Manu, some things for Boris, and some things for Timmy, just to change it up and try to take advantage of what they were doing defensively. And, a lot of guys played well. Timmy came through when we went to him. Manu came through. We ran a few plays for him. Boris was fantastic, all night long. He was really good at both ends of the court. Corey Joseph came in Tony's absence and did a great job in the third quarter for us. That was a big change for them, for Corey to be starting in Game 6 without Tony in the second half, and I thought he handled it superbly.
Popping the left. From what you know, will the 4 days off be enough time for Tony Parker's ankle to be ready for Game 1?
I have no idea. I don't know what the deal is. He came to me about 8 minutes on the clock and said he couldn't go. He couldn't cut. He was limping on it. He couldn't cut sideways or forward, really. He sprained it in Game 4, and he aggravated it in Game 5, and we didn't make a big deal out of it, but I guess it caught up with him. So we talked a lot. I didn't want him to be a hero because if he was 50% or less, we thought, that's probably bad for the team if you think about it. But it was a tough decision to try to figure out whether to play him, and if you lose the game and it affects him for Monday night, then you're going to feel like you made an unwise choice. So we went back and forth, and through the national anthem and all that time, he tried to get warmer and warmer, and he tried it in the first half, and it wasn't doing very well, but the 19 minutes he gave us were huge because we couldn't have gone the whole game without him, I don't think. So he showed a lot of guts to be out there and do what he did. But at halftime, I talked to him. He stiffened up a little bit, and I just made the call. He wanted to go, and I said, "You're not." And I just told him he's got to sit.
If it were Game 7, or if you were the team facing elimination tonight, would you have maybe tried a little harder or seen if he could have gone a few minutes?
I don't deal in maybe or whatever. I have enough trouble with reality.